See, that's me. No matter what, nothing can stop me from winning. You know what? Maybe politics just ain't your thing. You ever thought about that? Maybe you should actually go back to being a cop. You were a great cop, right? I'll see you tonight, my good brother.
Please, I am happy to run, Lorette. Just not as your lieutenant.
What?
It's governor or nothing. Take it or leave it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The way I see it, the Democratic Party needs me more than I need you.
God damn you, Tate.
Why don't you go wait in the car?
Excuse me.
This upcoming election offers each and every one of us a choice. The whole country is waiting to see which path we choose because New York leads the way. To you again, that New York leads the way. And New York leads the way. Let me hear you. Say it like you mean it. It is with my deepest gratitude that I accept the Democratic nomination for the governor of New York.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost, Rashad Tate for governor, what's next? And you already know I had to drop it. You know, the election is going on right now, and they're calculating all the votes up right now. It's very intense in the country, so you know I had to drop this Rashad Tate video. I've been seeing people saying, man, I'll vote for Tate if he was in it. At the end of the day, we got to talk about this because this is a topic of discussion that we haven't really been talking about, and it's kind of going to go into his own spinoff as well, and we definitely going to talk about that in this video. Now, I gave you guys some flashback scenes just to remind you on Tate's journey, the last time we saw him at the end of Power Season 6, as well as what we're going to see from him in the future. And I will talk about him being in Power Book 2 Ghost as well. We know Rashad Tate, he was pretty much done for. Ghost had him defeated. It was over for him. There was no way he was going to win. He knew this. He had to come up with a plan on taking out Ghost. Of course, that plan did not work. But just think about that, man, for a second. The way Ghost was talking to this dude was all facts. Yes, he was very aggressive, and maybe he could have had a different approach, but Rashad Tate, he knew this was true. He knew it was true. You got beat by the better opponent, and he's not really a politician, and he beat you. I mean, how does that make you feel, right? Now, after the whole Ghost thing happened, of course, Rashad Tate was involved in something else. Remember, he hired those guys to take out Ghost. Cedric the Entertainer's character, and he hired these guys. Cedric ended up getting popped by Tommy, of course, and then your boy Rashad Tate, he was about to catch, well, his body was about to get called, right? But we know his brother came in and saved the day. His brother pretty much saved him, saved his life, and Rashad Tate, somehow, some way, he's always able to squeeze out of these situations and come out on top. I want to know in his spinoff if that's what's going to happen once again, because it seems like he's always into something. His brother knows this, and Rashad Tate, he's very smart and he's very calculated, but I would have to say a lot of luck was on his side. Now, we know that Lorette Ross, she pretty much was in trouble. Rashad Tate knew this. After, of course, the passing of James St. Patrick, they don't not have a lieutenant governor to run with her. So, of course, instead, she wants Rashad Tate to run with her. But Rashad Tate is smart enough to know and said, you know what? I'm good. I'm going to run for governor, and I will be the nominee. And I'm going to go up against you, right? So she was pretty much dropped by the Democratic Party. We remember that and how that went. Steve Ott put her in her place. Now, Rashad Tate, of course, is able to go to the church, and he's preaching, he's promoting, and he is campaigning, and he's got everybody on his side. You know, New York leads the way. That's all he was pretty much saying. He was getting everybody on his side. At the same time, he's making everybody that went up against him feel horrible. Ramona is one of them. I mean, he pretty much put her in her place, put her whole business out there, put a rumor that she was messing around with ghosts, and that pretty much hurt her whole image. And we seen your boy Rashad Tate in book 2 Ghosts. Now, why did he return? Well, we saw in episode 4 he returned. Well, he actually returned in the second episode, the funeral, right? He was a pallbearer for Ghosts, but he returns in book 2 Ghosts once again to help out the Democratic Party, because they tell him, look, you have to clear James St. Patrick's name. You have to tell them all that stuff about him being a drug dealer was just political. And that's exactly what Rashad Tate said, to help out the Democratic Party, because they don't want James St. Patrick's name in the dirt. And all this does is just making things harder for Davis McLean. He can't really do too much, especially if Rashad Tate is going back on his original word that he gave to Cooper Saxe. Everything is changing. I mean, it's not looking too good. Now, of course, Davis McLean understands that Rashad Tate is a straight up liar. He's a straight up liar, and he's doing whatever he has to do to protect himself, his campaign, and of course, the party that he's running with, the Democratic Party, which in this show is very powerful. We see it time and time again, especially when the name James St. Patrick is mentioned. They come out of nowhere defending him. And now the question is this: what's next for Rashad Tate? What's going to happen? Now, I'm going to tell you what I believe is going to happen. Now, everybody's been asking, are we still getting the Rashad Tate spinoff? Of course, I think we are going to get it. It, of course, is Power Book 5 Influence. That's going to be Rashad Tate's spinoff. They moved his spinoff to the final one. They, of course, moved Tommy's to book 4. A lot of people believe that this show will not even make it. I'm going to tell you right now, I think the show is still coming. They're going to finish up with these other spinoffs, and then, of course, we're going to get more information on Rashad Tate's spinoff. Now, until Stars Crony Kemp comes out and says that we're not doing Rashad Tate's spinoff, that's when we should start believing that. But as of right now, that has not been mentioned. They are working on other spinoffs as of right now. But as far as Rashad Tate's journey, I can see his spinoff just being him going through a lot of the similar things that we saw him going through in his episode, which was episode 614 in Power Season 6. We saw his episode and saw how he was dealing with his family, and some of the things that really brought him up. We learned more about his character and how dirty this guy really can be if he has to be dirty. We know Rashad Tate has a past, being a police officer and stuff like that. We can almost call him a dirty cop. But apparently, Rashad Tate has a dark past. And I think in his spinoff, we're going to see more of that. We're going to see more people come in his way and try to stop him. The question is, who is it going to be? Now, I think they're going to focus more on politics when it comes to Rashad Tate and his spinoff. But at the same time, we know Rashad Tate, he is willing to step outside of the office. He's willing to put politics aside to get what he wants. Y'all saw that in Power Season 6. Y'all saw that in Power Season 5, and y'all saw it in Power Season 4. But in Power Season 6, you saw that Rashad Tate is willing to take a life if he has to. He wanted to take Ghost's life. Things didn't go his way as far as his plan, but Ghost was still taken out of the picture. And with Ghost being out of the picture, it opened up a whole lot of different things for Rashad Tate, because if he was still here, Rashad Tate's political career will be in crumbles, right? You know what I'm saying? I think he probably could have still did politics, but as far as a high position that he was going for, I don't think that would have happened. He would have been going through a lot of different things, man. The dude looked very stressed out when Ghost put him in his place, and when he knew deep down inside he was about to lose. As Ramona told him, sorry, boo, you lost. It was about to go down for him, but luck was on his side. A whole lot of luck. Rashad Tate somehow, some way came out on top. And in his spinoff, I think we're going to see more of his journey, and we're going to see exactly how he's going to move. And he's going to have to do it the legal way. But as I told you guys in the past, Rashad Tate is willing to do things the illegal way if he has to. I mean, what's the motto of power? Illegal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. And Rashad Tate is definitely willing to do that. But you guys let me know, man. What do you think of Rashad Tate? I mean, it is election season. You know what I'm saying? So I have to drop the video. It's the perfect time to drop the video. But you guys let me know what you think about it. Leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. And I will catch y'all on the next one. And I will give you any updated news on anything power. And so be it. But thank you guys once again. Y'all want y'all to stay safe out there, because y'all already know it's probably about to get crazy tonight, especially if the results of this election comes out. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.